So children, question number 6. Triangle ABC and triangle DEF are equilateral triangles, and the ratio of their areas, area of triangle ABC is to area of triangle DEF is 1:2. AB is given 4 and DE we have to calculate. That is our question. See, in this sum they have not given that triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. That is not given. Then how you will calculate? Children, because the triangles are equilateral. If I will take triangle ABC, what about all that three angles? In triangle ABC, which is equilateral, each angle is 60 degree. Angle A, angle B, angle C, all are 60, 60, 60. That is a property of equilateral triangle. Similarly, if I will take triangle DEF, in that also, each angle, angle D, angle E, angle F, each 60 degree, means angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F, because all are 60, 60, 60. So what about these two triangles? These two triangles becomes similar. Got it? And then you got your answer if the triangles are similar. That is not in the textbook, but I said that both the triangles are similar because each angle of both the triangles are 60, 60, 60. And children, keep in mind that triangles, if the triangles are equilateral, then they are always similar triangles. If there are 2 triangles, 3 triangles, 4 triangles, all are equilateral, it means they are similar. Okay. So directly you will write here that triangle ABC and triangle DEF are equilateral triangle. Therefore triangle ABC similar triangle DEF by a test of similarity. By a test you can say, or by a test also. Understood? These two triangles are similar. And then you write down the theorem that area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle DEF is equal to AB square upon DE square, BC square upon EF square, AC square upon DF square. So here I am writing AB and D. So I am writing the first corresponding side, that is AB square upon DE square. Reason is areas of similar triangle. This ratio is already given here, children, 1:2. So write down here 1/2, which is equal to AB square upon D square. AB is also given, so 4 square upon DE square. 4 square upon D square. Got it? Do the cross multiplication or take the square root of this. So 1/2, it is 16 upon DE square. I have not taken square root. 4 square is 16 and DE square. Now you do cross multiplication. 1 into D square and 16 into 2, which is equal to 32. Therefore DE is equal to root of 32, which can be written as 16 into 2, 16 into 2, and this is equal to 4√2 DE. Okay, so keep in mind that if the triangles are equilateral, so they are always similar by a test or a test of similarity. Then use the theorem that the ratio of the area is equal to square of corresponding side. 1:2 is given and you will get your answer. So children, last sum. Just see that this is activity based questions, but it can be asked for 4 marks. Important sum. What is given? See that in the figure 1.66, segment PQ parallel DE. Here I have drawn the figure. Segment PQ, this segment is parallel to this. So what can you say about this line? It will be the transversal. Similarly, this line, this will be the transversal. Area of triangle PQF, this smaller triangle, this area of this triangle is given 20, and PF is, this PF is 2 times DF. 2 times DF. This is double of this DF. PF is 2 times DP, sorry. This length is 2 times this one. Then find out area of quadrilateral DPQE. What is area of this quadrilateral? DPQE. What is area of this? Okay? By completing the following activity. So children, if you want to find out area of this, we require area of bigger triangle, because if you will subtract area of this triangle which is given from the area of bigger triangle, means from this, if you will minus this one, you will get this. So our aim is to find out area of bigger triangle if you want this one. Okay, so here see what is given, that area of PQF is given 20, this is given 20, PF is, this is double of DP. As per the textbook, just assume that DP is X. If you will take this one as X, if you will take this as X, then this will be how much? 2X, because this condition is given as per this condition. So assume DP as X. So as per this condition, PF will be 2X. Simple. DP, just assume that it is X. So PF will be 2X. Next is DF is equal to DF. If you will see children, these 3 points D, P and F lie in the same line. So DP plus PF is equal to DF by segment addition property. So same thing is here, DF is equal to DP plus PF. So you should write here PF. We have taken DP as X. See here, DP is equal to X. So next you write down here X, and PF we got 2X. So X plus 2X is equal to 3X. Simple. After that, take 2 triangles. One is smaller one FDE, bigger one FDE, this FDE, this triangle, bigger one. And second is FPQ, this smaller one. Why these 2 triangles? Children, because in that it is already given that this is parallel to this. If these 2 are parallel, then this line becomes the transversal, this line becomes the transversal. And if these 2 are transversal, children, we can say that these 2 angles are congruent. Reason is corresponding angle. Similarly, we can say that these angles are congruent. Again, the reason is corresponding angle. So take these 2 triangles. In triangle FDE and triangle FPQ. Angle FDE means this angle is equal to this one. So write down that one, angle FPQ. Reason for that is corresponding angles. Sorry, corresponding sides I have written here. Corresponding angles. Here also corresponding angles. Similarly, angle FED, this cross one, FED is congruent to this one. So angle FQP, angle FQP, same reason, corresponding angle. Okay, therefore I can say that these 2 triangles are similar by AA test of similarity. And if the 2 triangles are similar, what about the ratio of their area? The ratio of their area is equal to ratio of corresponding sides. See here, hint is given 3x. 3x is which side here? DF. So write down here DF and put square. Similarly 2x square. So which side you will write here? PF. So PF square. So DF square upon PF square. You can DF square upon PF square, corresponding sides. Okay. DF we have 3x. PF we have 2x. Because it is square, so put here square. So 3x square becomes how much? 9x square. 9x square, and this is 4x square, that is not given in textbook. So x square get cancelled and you will get 9 upon 4. So the ratio of this area, we got 9 upon 4. And if you will transfer this one that side, this one if you will transfer here, so it becomes area of triangle FDE is equal to 9 upon 4 multiplied by this one, area of triangle FPQ. If you will transfer this side after this step, so area of triangle FDE is equal to 9 upon 4 multiplied by area of triangle FPQ. Why we transferred here? Because FPQ is given. FPQ is given 20. So substitute here 20. These 4 ones are 4 5s are. So you got area of the bigger triangle. As I told you, we need area of a bigger triangle to calculate this. So that you got as 45. Got it? Now to get this, subtract this area from the bigger one. So write down here area of quadrilateral DPQE. DPQE is equal to area of triangle FDE, bigger triangle, minus area of smaller triangle, minus area of smaller triangle. This we got as 45. This is already given 20. 45 minus 20 is 25 square units. Got it, children? Very simple problem. This area is given 20 and we require this one. So first calculate this area of this bigger triangle. To calculate area of this bigger triangle, we have to prove this and the bigger one similar, and then just assume dpx and this is 2x. Do this way, you will get your answers. So here I have completed your exercise number 1.4. Now children, already I have given you some problem in my previous video, homework. Okay. After this exercise 1.4, I will start with the miscellaneous. Most of the sums I have given you homework, which are the similar sums of your exercise. There also, if you have any doubt, so you should comment in your class, because last video I am going to prepare now, where I will do few sums of the miscellaneous because that is left. Okay, so do all these sums in your notebook, and if you have doubt, please comment. Okay, stay at home, be safe. God bless to all of you.